seat taken?
No, not at all.
What a day, huh?
Sure is.
I think this mall gets more crowded every day.
I wouldn't really know. I rarely ever come here.
The mall? But it's such a wonderful place.
I don't agree.
Why? You don't shop?
I do all my shopping online.
Hogwash. How can you buy a new shirt without trying it on first? Or see the look in your wife's eyes when you show her a beautiful diamond necklace? Now, oh, my friend, you can't do any of that online. I can assure you of that fact.
Okay, point taken.
Now, of course, you have the food court. It's like an amusement park for the taste buds.
You seem to really enjoy the mall.
I do,
I guess you work here?
just seasonally.
And by the way you look, I'm assuming Christmas time.
You assume correctly. The most glorious time of the year.
Only for stores.
No, my friend, for everyone.
It's the time of year when you spend a small fortune on gifts that last a few days, only to end up in the closet days later. The mall is so crowded that it becomes annoying, not to mention the fights that break out when someone grabs the last flat screen TV. That's the time I go out of my way to avoid the mall. No, thank you.
That's looking at the negative side of the holiday.
Okay, then, enlighten me. How is Christmas positive?
The children, Todd. The looks.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
You called me Todd.
Well, it's your name, isn't it?
I never told you my name.
Well, I am Santa after all. You said it yourself. And then the fact that it's written on your name tag.
Yeah, I guess I should take it off when I leave work.
So, may I ask you a question?
I suppose so.
Why are you here?
I like to come here and whine, people watch.
Sounds a little creepy.
Oh, I'm creepy. You have children sit on your lap.
It's only creepy if you think that way. I look at the innocence of children, the joy in their eyes when they tell you their wishes. They have such hope for the spirit of Christmas.
Still kind of creepy.
I'm afraid I have to disagree.
But then years after you lie to them, they realize that your persona is nothing but a rouge. Then what?
Well, Todd, some still believe in the magic.
Sorcery?
I've never heard it put that way before.
Well, you say magic, I say sorcery.
So what's wrong with giving a young child hope?
You put the pressure on the parents to support your magic.
I don't think I put much pressure at all. If you think about it, when you give a young child hope for the future, they tend not to misbehave, eat their vegetables, do their homework, that sort of thing. Where's the harm in that?
Because when they stop believing, then they resent their parents for lying to them.
But what if they never stop believing?
Then they should be institutionalized.
Todd, my friend, where in your life did you become so cynical?
Sorry, Santa. Reality kicked in.
I don't think so. I think there's a little magic left in you.
Fat chance, bud.
What do you want for Christmas?
It's September, Santa. Jesus. What am I saying? What's your real name?
Daniel. But if you want to call me Santa, that's okay too.
I'll stick with Daniel if you don't mind.
What if I could tell you something about you that I shouldn't possibly know? Would you believe in Christmas magic then?
Like what?
I know you never finished college, but you paid some college official to allow you to graduate.
That's a lie.
Is it?
I took the required courses to graduate.
No, we both know that's not the case.
It doesn't really matter anyway.
You also almost died when you were a teenager. Something stupid, if I'm correct. Driving your grandfather's Jeep into a canal?
Who told you that?
I'm just trying to tell you that I know, Todd. This isn't sorcery.
Okay. I think this conversation has gone on long enough.
Todd, I'm simply making a point.
That you're some creepy old man who somehow managed to dig up my past in a pathetic attempt to con me?
Con you? That's not my point at all. I'm just saying that there's something known as magic. You may not believe me, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. How else would I have known what I told you?
You probably found it online.
No, I don't use the internet. No need to. And it's too confusing. Besides, we just met. How could I have looked anything up? You've literally been sitting next to me.
Maybe you planned this little encounter with my wife or my brother. Then you came here and found me sitting at this particular bench.
Or maybe I simply knew.
Fine. If you have this magic thing down, how about I ask you a question that only I know?
If I guess correctly, will you stay for a bit longer?
Why?
I enjoy your company.
Okay, if you answer correctly, I'll stick around and let you ramble on about your sorcery.
Ah, magic, Todd, magic.
Whatever. Okay. When I was 6, I had an imaginary friend.
Petey?
Okay, yes. But my question is this. What was Petey's pet dog name?
Todd. Petey didn't have a dog. He had a pet parrot and his name was Crackers.
How, how could you have known that? I've never told that to anyone.
I told you before. Magic.
Magic, yes. I know.
Now, let's talk about your life presently.
Fine. What do you want to know?
The real reason you're sitting on this bench with me in this shopping mall.
Use your magic.
I don't have to. I know the answer already.
Enlighten me.
Your boss laid you off and you don't have the courage to tell your wife.
If she found out, she'd file for divorce.
That's a bit extreme.
You don't understand. She's completely dependent on me providing for us.
I understand. Believe me. I think if you tell her, she'll understand too.
What am I going to do?
Well, you can't live off your credit cards forever. Eventually you'll have to find a new job. But you knew that already.
I can't tell her.
If you don't tell her, and she finds out that you've been hanging out here in the mall, sitting on a bench, talking to some creepy old man, she'll be even more upset.
I know.
Go tell her before it's too late. You'll come through this. Trust me.
More magic?
Oh, you catch on quick. Well, I'll be seeing you.
How are you?
I've had better days.
Me too. If you don't mind me saying, you look a little stressed out. You okay?
Jesus. You're not going to start talking about magic too, are you?
Magic? Worst team in the NBA. Absolute worst.
Look, I'm sorry. I was talking to your mall Santa, and he kept talking about magic.
Mall Santa?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't dressed like Santa, but he had the beard, the ear, the glasses. Santa.
Did he tell you his name?
Like Daniel, I think.
Did you say Daniel?
Yeah. Why? Why do you sound so surprised?
Daniel was the mall Santa for several years, up until a few months ago.
Okay, I'm sure he's just waiting until December.
No, you don't understand. Daniel passed away this past April.
I was just talking to him.
I'm afraid not. He's dead. But he was a wise old man. Probably one of the nicest people I've ever met.
That's impossible.
Daniel's what made this place great.
Excuse me for a moment. Hi, honey. Uh, we need to talk about something.